but it's so now. Fresh seeds, yo, ready for the harvest. Let me go, let me know. I'm just a preacher on the road, looking for a corner just to speak
Good
from. Now
morning,
give me the
Space
box, you
Martin
know
checking
you're
in.
all done.
So, today we're going to address metal dependence, okay? I know you, it's for the silver community, I know you guys, we've been talking about this lately, y'all, with this big reset coming in, and I've heard a couple of you guys make statements that, there's a huge generation of folks that are, will never, ever give up their cash, but that's simply not true. Most of the people that say they'll never give up cash, hard assets, y'all gave it up already. Y'all gave it up a long time ago. Grandpa gave it up when we switched off of the gold standard, and then Dad gave it up when he put all his money in a bank, and then Uncle gave it up whenever he got himself a nice little credit card. And I've talked to some of these guys, and they're like, oh, there's no way we could just, we're always going to be trusting in gold and silver. And that's simply not true. Most of these guys that'll sit here and tell you, oh, metals will never go away, have already given that up. I guarantee you most of those guys got $100,000 sitting in the bank in zeros and ones. 010010001. And you already gave it up. Everybody worried about the CBDC, or it's the digital dollar, it's the end of everything. Well, yeah, it is. And y'all made that possible. You made it possible whenever you gave up the gold standard. You made it possible whenever you started cramming all your money in the banks. Where do you think that money lives? What do you even think that money exists? Oh, sure, you can go down and grab a few grand. But to the guy with a, 1.25 sitting in that bank, dude, I dare you. I challenge you. Walk into your bank today and pull 100 grand. You can't do it. You can't. It's the bank can't do it. They're going to have to go to their buddy, the bank. And his buddy, the bank, is going to go to his buddy, the bank. And they're all going to scrap together and pull all the lint out of their pockets and pay you eventually. If your bank even allows you to. So, seriously, y'all, it's coming. The time's coming. And it's only going to get rougher. Y'all, cash is out the window. It's already out the window. I mean, I know some of y'all are pretty good about it, and you can still use your cash for the most part. But, y'all, we've already moved to zeros and ones. Our money is already Bitcoin. No, it's not Bitcoin. No, it's not Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum, blah, blah, blah. It's U.S. currency. Your money is in zeros and ones. It's already digital, y'all. You want to talk about hard asset. Well, paper burns. Metal melts. And let's not pretend that they can't turn around and make it illegal tomorrow. We've done it before. Have you all already forgotten? Have you forgotten your history lesson? Who's gonna buy your gold and silver when it's a felony? I hear how y'all talk about felons, criminals. Nobody wants a felon. Nobody wants a criminal. And it's like, guys, felons and criminals are just a matter of whatever the law is tomorrow. But whenever they make it illegal, whenever they outlaw gold and silver, oh sure, there'll be a couple guys still wanting to trade their gold and silver, but dude, your options are going to be so limited. You want to talk about premium, dude? What do you think you're going to get on spot whenever you'd have to be a criminal to accept it? And then guess what? You got to hold that metal until it's legal again. Think about that. You know, the future of money is not in gold and silver. It's not. You're going to make a lot of money on the way, but it's not gold and silver. It's already not gold and silver. What are you going to do when the next asset is you? When you're the next commodity, when it's not a gold standard, it's a people standard. What are you going to do when they take your land? When they say, that's not yours. And if you think that land is yours and you own it, I challenge you. Stop paying your taxes. Let's see who comes for the land. What are you going to do when the government just says, oh, you don't own anything anymore, and you're happy about it? Guys, gold and silver is a great way to secure and stabilize your currency. But there was a time when salt was the currency. There was a time when wheat, corn was a currency. You know, some cultures traded stones, and some cultures trade money. Is whatever people want to give something else up for. That's your currency. And we're moving into a generation of people that don't give a damn about gold and silver because they've never been able to even touch it. Can't afford it. Can't touch it. Can't buy it. A whole generation of people that hate you and I because of a silver coin. Because they weren't able to get a silver coin. And they don't give a shit about silver. And it's just, it's a warning, y'all. There is coming a time where no man or buy or sell without the mark. We're already seeing it. All these countries asking for a reset at the same time. All these countries trying to decide gold or silver to back it. Is it oil, gold, silver, water, land? Blah, 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 blah. Y'all, they're just going to put it all together. And they're going to say, here's your new currency standard. Then what are you going to do? And it's a warning, y'all, that you guys got a metal dependency. You're trusting in metal. You're trusting in money. You should be trusting in a living God. You should be trusting things like wisdom, education, understanding. You know, and this video is way longer than I wanted it to be, but look, you're going to make some money on the way. We're all going to make some money. Gold and silver is going to go through the roof until the final day when they decide they don't care about gold and silver no more. So, get your roots in the soil. Learn to grow your own food. Learn to cook your own food. Some of y'all don't even know how to cook your own food, much less grow it, much less store it. You know, you ask me, the next metal currency, lead and brass. The time's coming, y'all. It's right around the corner. We all know it. We all see it. And if you think they're going to move to a gold and silver, you're crazy. They're not going to move to something that's going to put the power back into your hands. They're going to take the power out of your hands. So anybody that thinks they have power now, that power will be quickly diminished. You won't have an authority. You won't have anything to rest on. And that day is coming. Your best investment is in your soul. Start with your soul. Get your soul right. Get it right with God. When you get your soul right with God, you'll have peace with your family and your friends. You'll have trust in something that cannot be seen. Something that cannot be manipulated by human hands. God's got your back, and He'll give you your daily bread. But you can't eat silver. So with that, Space Miner loves y'all. And I support you guys. I support you, Silver community.
Every time I'm stepping into a dark room, I know.
Get your head right. Get your heart right. Get your soul.
I know.
And get ready for what's coming next.
Nothing in my head but lead, yo. Nothing in my head but dead, yo. Leave me from the streets for dead, so I could just recollect on old lies. I can see my old eyes, staring back at me, yo, in these dark reflections. No regrets, yo. Tearing myself into sections just so I can, piece them back together again. I still don't know, yo. Still got my same old flow. I'm ready to go. Still got the 4-5 ready to stroll. Busting on dumb motherfucking heads for show. Still